everyone, and welcome back to the Talk English Center.
Yes, welcome back. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Today's topic is very special.
Very special, very beautiful, and very meaningful.
Today, we are talking about something important. We are talking about how you can prepare for Ramadan.
Ramadan is not just a month on the calendar, it is a gift,
Yes, it is a time of peace,
a time of forgiveness,
a time to come closer to Allah.
and a time to improve ourselves.
So today, we will talk step by step. We will talk about how you can prepare your heart, your mind, and your daily routine for Ramadan.
And remember, we will speak slowly and clearly. We want you to improve your English and also prepare for Ramadan at the same time.
Before we prepare for Ramadan, we need to understand something important.
Yes, Emma, that is right. We must first understand what Ramadan really means.
Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar. It is the month when the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.
Muslims all around the world fast during this month.
From sunrise to sunset, there is no food and no drink.
But Ramadan is not only about food, Emma. It is about so much more.
You are right, Jack. It is about self-control. It is about patience. It is about kindness, and it is about gratitude.
Gratitude means being thankful. Yes, being truly thankful for what we have.
Sometimes we eat every day. We drink water whenever we want, but sometimes we forget how blessed we are.
Ramadan reminds us. Let's practice some sentences together, Emma.
Good idea. Repeat after us, friend. Ramadan is a month of self-control.
Ramadan is a month of self-control.
Ramadan teaches patience.
Ramadan teaches patience.
Ramadan brings me closer to Allah.
Ramadan brings me closer to Allah.
Jack, the first thing we must prepare is our heart.
Yes, not the kitchen, Emma, not the shopping list, but the heart. That is the most important.
What does that mean exactly, Jack? How do we prepare our heart?
It means we must clean our hearts from bad feelings, feelings like anger, jealousy, hate, and pride.
Ramadan is coming, so we should ask ourselves some questions.
Good questions. Ask yourself, Emma, is there someone I need to forgive?
Is there someone I hurt with my words or my actions?
Is there someone I have stopped talking to?
Maybe it is a friend. Maybe it is a family member. Maybe it is a neighbor.
Ramadan is the best time to fix relationships, Emma. It is a time to make things right.
Jack, let me tell you a small story about this.
Yes, please, Emma. I love stories.
There was a woman who stopped talking to her sister for 2 years.
2 years, Emma. That is a very long time to not speak to your own sister.
Yes, it was a long time. They had a small argument, but they were both too proud to say sorry.
Pride can keep us apart for so long. What happened next?
Then Ramadan came and she had a thought. She thought, how can I ask Allah for forgiveness if I cannot forgive my own sister?
That is a very powerful thought, Emma. It is a deep realization.
So she picked up the phone and she called her sister.
Was it difficult for her to do that?
Yes, Jack, it was very difficult. It was hard to make that call.
But
But it was beautiful. They cried together, they forgave each other, and their Ramadan became very peaceful.
that is such a beautiful story, Emma. Let's practice some phrases from the story.
Repeat after us. I forgive you.
I forgive you.
I am sorry.
I am sorry.
Let us start again.
Let us start again.
Jack, now let's talk about preparing the mind.
Yes, Emma, this is very important because fasting is not only physical, it is also mental.
Sometimes people feel tired, sleepy, or even angry during fasting.
But if your mind is strong and prepared, you will stay calm.
So, Jack, what is the first step to prepare the mind?
Number 1, Emma, is to start reducing bad habits before Ramadan begins.
Like what kind of habits, Jack?
like too much social media, too much TV, too much gossip, too much junk food.
Why is it important to reduce these things before Ramadan?
If you suddenly stop everything on the first day of Ramadan, it will feel very hard. It will be a big shock. But if you slowly reduce now, Ramadan will feel much easier.
That makes a lot of sense, Jack. For example, do you use your phone a lot?
Yes, Emma, I use it too much sometimes.
How many hours a day do you think you use it?
Maybe 5 hours a day. That is a lot.
What if you try to reduce it to 3 hours now?
3 hours. Yes, Emma, that sounds possible.
Then, during Ramadan, maybe you can reduce it to 1 hour, and you can use the extra time to read the Quran.
Exactly, Emma. That is a very practical plan. Let's practice some sentences for the mind.
Repeat after us. I control my habits.
I control my habits.
My mind is strong.
My mind is strong.
I choose good actions.
I choose good actions.
Now, Jack, let's talk about preparing the body.
Yes, because fasting changes your whole daily routine.
You wake up very early for sahur, the pre-dawn meal.
You might sleep late after Taraweeh prayers. You eat at different times than usual.
So, Jack, what should we do before Ramadan to prepare our bodies?
Before Ramadan, Emma, start eating healthier food. Eat more fruits and more vegetables. Eat less sugar and less fried food.
Why is healthy food so important before Ramadan, Jack?
Because your body needs strength for fasting. If you eat too much junk food, you will feel weak and tired during the day.
Also, Jack, we should start drinking more water every day now.
Yes, Emma. Many people forget to drink enough water during Ramadan. Water is very important after iftar, the meal to break the fast.
So, it is a good idea to train your body now. Let's practice.
Repeat after us. I wake up for sahur.
I wake up for sahur.
I choose healthy food.
I choose healthy food.
My body is an amana.
My body is an amana. Jack, now this is very important.
Very important, Emma. We need to set goals for Ramadan.
What kind of goals should we set, Jack?
Spiritual goals, Emma. For example, a simple goal. I will read 1 page of the Quran every day.
That is simple and easy to follow. What is another goal?
I will pray all 5 prayers on time. That is a very good goal.
Another goal could be, I will give charity every week.
Even a small amount, Emma. Yes, even a small amount of charity is good.
Don't say, I will become perfect. That goal is too big and too difficult.
Yes, Emma. Say instead, I will improve 1 thing. That is realistic.
Ramadan is about progress, Jack. It is not about being perfect.
Let's practice these goals.
Repeat after us. I set small goals.
I set small goals.
I improve step by step.
I improve step by step.
Ramadan is my chance to grow.
Ramadan is my chance to grow.
Jack, let's talk about something practical now, preparing our home for Ramadan.
Yes, Emma. Cleaning your house before Ramadan starts is very helpful.
Why is cleaning the house important before Ramadan, Jack?
Because during Ramadan, Emma, you want more time for worship. You don't want to spend your time deep cleaning. You want to pray and read Quran.
That is a good point, Jack. Also, you can prepare a small prayer corner in your home.
That is a beautiful idea, Emma. Maybe put a clean prayer mat there. Place a Quran in the small stand. Have soft lighting.
It creates a peaceful feeling, Jack, a special place just for worship.
Ramadan feels more beautiful when the whole family prepares together, Emma.
Yes, Jack, Ramadan is not only personal, it is also a special time for the family.
So, Emma, how can families prepare together?
One idea, Jack, is to have a small family meeting before Ramadan starts.
That sounds nice, Emma. A family meeting. What do they do in this meeting?
Sit together, maybe after dinner, turn off the TV, put the phones away in another room, and ask a simple question.
What is that question, Emma?
Ask everyone, what do we want this Ramadan to look like?
I love that question, Emma. Then everyone can share their hopes.
The mother might say, this Ramadan, I want us to pray Maghrib together as a family.
The father might say, I want us to reduce our screen time.
The daughter might say, I want to learn some short surahs, chapters from the Quran.
The son might say, I want to try to fast for at least 10 days this year.
You see, Jack, everyone can share their ideas, even the small children.
Let's practice some family phrases.
Repeat after us. We prepare together.
We prepare together.
Our family grows together.
Our family grows together.
Ramadan brings us closer.
Ramadan brings us closer.
Jack, if you have children, it is good to start teaching them about Ramadan early.
Yes, Emma. Even if the children are very small, they can still learn.
Even small children can understand simple ideas, Jack. Like, what can we teach them?
Explain to them that Ramadan is a special month. Explain that we fast to please Allah. Explain that we help poor people.
You can also make a Ramadan calendar with them. On the calendar, you can put small, simple goals for each day.
Yes, Emma. For example, day 1, help your mother. Day 2, say only kind words. Day 3, give a small charity.
Children love checklists and rewards, Jack. It makes them feel involved.
You can even have special days, Emma. You can say, today is Kindness Day.
What does that mean, Jack?
It means everyone in a family must do 3 kind actions. This builds good character and teaches the real meaning of fasting.
That is a wonderful way to include children. Jack, now let's talk about something practical for adults, work and school during Ramadan.
Yes, Emma. Many people say, I feel so tired at work during Ramadan.
Especially in the first few days, Jack, when the body is still adjusting.
So before Ramadan starts, Emma, slowly change your sleep routine.
What does that mean, Jack?
It means try to sleep a little earlier each night and try to wake up a little earlier. This way, your body slowly adjusts to the new schedule.
That is good advice. And at work, Jack, how should we plan our day?
Plan your most important tasks in the morning, Emma. In the morning, your energy is usually higher.
And what about arguments, Jack? Sometimes people get angry when they're hungry.
Yes, Emma, it is very important to avoid unnecessary argument. Fasting and arguing do not go together.
Let's practice a simple conversation at work, Jack. Imagine a coworker asks you, why are you not eating lunch?
You can say, I am fasting. It's Ramadan.
The coworker might say, that must be difficult.
You can reply, it can be challenging, but it is very rewarding.
That is simple, polite, and clear, Jack. It represents Islam with good manners.
Let's practice these phrases.
Repeat after us. I stay calm at work.
I stay calm at work.
I manage my time wisely.
I manage my time wisely.
I represent my faith with kindness.
I represent my faith with kindness.
Jack, the first few days of Ramadan are always exciting.
Yes, Emma, there is high energy and motivation at the beginning.
But after 10 days or so, sometimes that motivation can drop.
That happens to many people, Emma. So what should we do when motivation drops?
Number 1, Jack, remember your intention. Remember why you are fasting.
Yes, we fast for Allah, not for our culture, not for other people, not for social media.
Number 2, Jack, is to be consistent. Even if you only do a small amount, do it every day.
That is a good point, Emma. Consistency is better than doing big actions only once.
Number 3, talk to Allah every day in your own language. Ask Him for strength. Ask Him for forgiveness. Ask Him for guidance.
Let's practice a simple dua, Emma.
Repeat after us. O Allah, make this Ramadan better than the last one.
O Allah, make this Ramadan better than the last one.
Jack, now let's talk about something very powerful, the last 10 nights of Ramadan.
These nights are very special, Emma. One of these nights is Layla il-Qadr, the night of power.
The Quran tells us this night is better than 1,000 months.
Imagine that, Emma. One single night of worship is better than more than 80 years of worship.
That is amazing, Jack. So how should we prepare for these special nights?
Do not wait until the 20th day to start preparing, Emma. Prepare early.
How can we prepare, Jack?
To reduce your time on social media even more before those nights come. Plan lighter dinners so you don't feel too full and sleepy. Try to sleep during the day if you can, so you have energy to pray at night.
Jack, what if this is our last Ramadan?
Emma, that thought changes everything. It makes every moment more precious.
We don't know if we will see next year, so we should treat this Ramadan as something very special. Jack, Ramadan is also known as the month of generosity.
Yes, Emma. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was very generous, and he was even more generous in Ramadan.
Even a small amount of charity counts for a lot, Jack.
A small amount given every day can become a big amount by the end of the month, Emma.
How can someone prepare to give charity, Jack?
You can prepare a small envelope, Emma. Put a small amount of money inside every day. Or you can give online every week. Or you can buy food for a neighbor or someone in need.
Let's practice some phrases about giving.
Repeat after us. I give what I can.
I give what I can.
Even small charity matters.
Even small charity matters.
Ramadan teaches generosity.
Ramadan teaches generosity. Jack, sometimes Ramadan brings out many emotions in people.
Yes, Emma. People might cry more during this month. They think deeply about their lives.
They remember their mistakes. They think about the past. And that is okay, Jack. It's a natural part of reflecting.
It is a time to ask yourself important questions, Emma.
What kind of questions, Jack?
Ask yourself, what habits hurt me? What habits help me become a better person? Who do I want to become?
That is beautiful, Jack. Ramadan is like a mirror. It shows you who you really are. Jack, let's talk more about sahur, the early morning meal.
Yes, Emma. Many people skip sahur. They say, I am too sleepy to eat.
But sahur is very important, Jack. It gives you energy and strength for the whole day of fasting.
So, Emma, what is a healthy sahur?
It should not be too heavy, Jack, not too oily and not too sweet. Choose foods that give you slow energy throughout the day.
Like what?
Like oats, eggs, whole wheat bread, yogurt, and fruits. And very importantly, drink water, but drink it slowly, not all at once.
Some people drink 4 glasses of water in 1 minute at sahur. That is not helpful for the body.
No, Jack, it is not. Drink slowly and calmly.
Now, let's talk about iftar, Emma, the meal to break the fast.
After a long day, we feel very hungry and very thirsty.
It is sunnah, the tradition of the Prophet, to break your fast with dates and water.
It is simple and beautiful, Jack. First, eat a date and drink some water. Then, pray Maghrib. After the prayer, eat your meal calmly.
Emma, many people make a big mistake at iftar.
What mistake is that, Jack?
They eat too much. They eat a lot of fried foods, sweets, and very heavy dishes. Then, after eating, they feel very sleepy and lazy. They cannot pray Taraweeh properly.
That is true, Jack. How do you feel after a very heavy iftar?
Honestly, Emma, I feel very tired. I don't feel active for prayer at all.
So maybe the solution is simple. Eat less. Eat a balanced meal. Leave some space in your stomach.
Let's practice these healthy eating phrases.
Repeat after us. I eat in moderation.
I eat in moderation.
I control my desires.
I control my desires.
Ramadan is not a food festival.
Ramadan is not a food festival.
Jack, let's talk about some common mistakes people make during Ramadan.
This is important, Emma. We should be aware of them.
One mistake is that some people stop eating and drinking, but they do not stop lying or gossiping.
Yes, Emma. They stop food, but they don't stop bad behavior. Ramadan is not only about being hungry, it is about improving your character.
Another mistake is wasting time, spending hours scrolling on social media, watching unnecessary videos, or arguing with people online.
Ramadan time is very precious, Emma. We should use it wisely for worship and good deeds.
Some people also make unrealistic goals, Jack, like trying to read the whole Quran in just 3 days.
Then they become very tired, Emma, and they quit completely. It is better to be consistent and read a little bit every day.
Let's practice avoiding these mistakes.
Repeat after us. I focus on improvement.
I focus on improvement.
I avoid bad habits.
I avoid bad habits.
I use my time wisely.
I use my time wisely. Jack, let's talk about something serious now. Burnout.
What is burnout, Emma?
Burnout means feeling emotionally and physically exhausted. You feel very, very tired and overwhelmed.
How does burnout show itself?
You might feel irritated easily. You might feel unmotivated. You stop enjoying your worship, and then you feel guilty all the time.
So, Emma, how can we avoid burnout during Ramadan?
Number 1, Jack, do not compare yourself to others.
That is good advice. Social media only shows the highlights of other people's Ramadan. You don't see their struggles.
Number 2, Jack, remember that rest is allowed in Islam. Islam is a balanced religion.
Yes, Emma. Take short naps during the day if you can. Sleep properly at night when you have the chance.
Number 3, Jack, focus on the quality of your worship, not the quantity.
What does that mean, Emma?
It means pray with focus and presence in your heart. Read the Quran slowly and try to understand the meanings. It is better to pray a little with focus than to pray a lot without thinking.
Emma, what if I feel like I'm not doing enough?
Ask yourself, Jack, am I sincere in what I do? If the answer is yes, then trust that Allah sees your effort. Ramadan should feel peaceful, not stressful. Emma, sometimes Ramadan becomes very stressful in the kitchen.
Yes, Emma. People feel pressure to cook many different and complicated dishes.
Too many dishes to prepare, too much pressure on the person cooking.
Remember, Emma, simplicity is the sunnah. 1 or 2 simple dishes are enough for iftar.
That is a good reminder, Jack. We don't need a big, fancy feast every night. Simple meals mean more time for worship and less stress. Emma, Jack, after Ramadan ends, what happens?
Emma, many people return to their old habits after Ramadan. They pray less, they stop reading the Quran.
But Ramadan should train us for the whole year, Jack. It should be a starting point, not an ending point.
Exactly, Emma. Maybe you cannot wake up for night prayers every single day after Ramadan. That is okay.
But maybe you can wake up for them once a week.
Yes, Emma. Maybe you cannot give charity every day, but maybe you can give charity once a month.
So, Jack, Ramadan is like a training school. It teaches us good habits that we should try to keep for the rest of the year.
Let's practice some phrases for after Ramadan.
Repeat after us. Ramadan changes me.
Ramadan changes me.
I continue good habits.
I continue good habits.
I grow every year.
I grow every year.
Jack, let's take a moment. Close your eyes for a moment, friend, and imagine.
Imagine your best Ramadan. You feel calm. You feel connected to Allah.
You have forgiven people. You control your anger. You help others.
You feel very close to Allah. That feeling is possible.
But preparation for that feeling starts now, not on the first night of Ramadan, not after 10 days, now, before Ramadan begins.
Yes, Emma, our mindset is very powerful. Some people think Ramadan is going to be so hard. I will be tired. I will miss coffee.
But what if we change that sentence, Jack? What if we think differently?
Let's change our mindset together. Repeat after us.
Ramadan is a gift.
Ramadan is a gift.
Ramadan is my opportunity.
Ramadan is my opportunity.
Ramadan is healing.
Ramadan is healing.
When you see Ramadan as a burden, you feel heavy and tired.
But when you see Ramadan as a blessing, you feel grateful and excited.
Jack, before Ramadan begins, I want to suggest a powerful exercise.
What is it, Emma?
Take 1 quiet hour for yourself. Sit alone in a room with no phone and no noise.
That sounds peaceful. What should we do in that quiet hour?
Ask yourself some deep questions. Write your answers down on paper.
What kind of questions, Emma?
Ask yourself, what are my biggest weaknesses? What sins do I repeat again and again? What habits are destroying my peace?
And also ask, what kind of person do I want to become?
Be honest with yourself, Jack, even if the answers hurt a little.
Emma, what if I discover things about myself that I do not like?
That is not a bad thing, Jack. That is called growth. The first step to change is knowing what needs to be changed.
What if I feel guilty about my mistakes?
Guilt is not always bad, Jack. If it brings you closer to Allah and makes you want to change, then that guilt is a form of mercy. Jack, Ramadan is the month of forgiveness.
Yes, Emma. Allah's mercy is very wide and very deep.
Sometimes, Jack, the hardest person to forgive is yourself.
That is very true, Emma. We are often harder on ourselves than anyone else.
Maybe you made big mistakes in the past. Maybe you feel very bad about them. But remember, Allah's mercy is bigger than any mistake.
Do not let Satan, tell you that you are hopeless. You are not hopeless. You are human, and humans make mistakes.
Let's practice forgiving ourselves.
Repeat after us. I am not perfect.
I am not perfect,
But I am trying.
but I am trying.
Allah sees my effort.
Allah sees my effort. Jack, how do we build a real connection with Allah during Ramadan? Not just doing routine worship, but worship that comes from the heart.
Emma, speak to Allah like you speak to someone who loves you very much. Talk to him in your own language.
Tell him your fears. Tell him your dreams. Tell him your pain.
You can say, "Oh Allah, I feel weak. Please make me stronger."
Oh Allah, I feel lost. Please guide me to the right path.
"Oh Allah, I want to change. Please help me to change for the better."
Jack, let's bring everything together. Let's create a simple daily routine for Ramadan.
That is a great idea, Emma. A simple routine can help us stay organized.
First, wake up for sahur. Then, pray Fajr on time.
After Fajr, read at least 1 page of the Quran.
Then, go to work or school with patience in your heart.
During the day, try to avoid gossip and bad talk. Take short breaks to make zikr, remembrance of Allah.
At sunset, break your fast calmly with a date and water.
Pray Maghrib, then eat your iftar meal in moderation.
Later, pray Isha and Taraweeh prayers.
Before you sleep, make some dua, supplication, and reflect on your day for just 5 minutes.
This is a simple and balanced routine, Jack. It includes worship, work, rest, and reflection.
Jack, let's be real. Some days of Ramadan will be hard.
Yes, Emma. Maybe you will lose your patience one day. Maybe you will have an argument with someone.
Maybe you will feel spiritually low, like you are not connecting with your prayers.
If that happens, Jack, do not quit. Do not say, this Ramadan is ruined.
Instead, say to yourself, tomorrow is a new chance. I will try again.
Let's practice that positive mindset. Repeat after us. I do not give up.
I do not give up.
Every day is a new beginning.
Every day is a new beginning.
Jack, I want to ask you one powerful question.
Okay, Emma, I'm ready. What is the question?
What is one thing you will change permanently after this Ramadan?
That is a powerful question, Emma. One small, permanent change can transform your whole life.
Maybe you will stop one sin forever, or maybe you will start one good habit forever.
Just one thing. If you can change one thing permanently, your next Ramadan will be even better.
Jack, imagine the last night of Ramadan.
Imagine you are making dua. Your heart feels soft and peaceful.
You feel different than you did at the beginning of the month. You feel stronger.
You feel closer to Allah. You feel more patient and more grateful.
That version of you, Jack, is possible. That version of you is waiting to be born.
But that transformation, Emma, does not start on the last night. It starts now with preparation.
In this episode, we have talked about many things.
We talked about preparing your heart, your mind, and your body.
We talked about preparing your family and balancing work with worship.
We talked about healthy eating, avoiding burnout, and the importance of forgiveness.
We talked about spiritual growth and setting goals.
Let's end with some final affirmations. Repeat after us.
Ramadan is my opportunity.
Ramadan is my opportunity.
I prepare before it begins.
I prepare before it begins.
I grow every Ramadan.
I grow every Ramadan.
This Ramadan will be different.
This Ramadan will be different.
Thank you for listening to the Talk English Center.
If this episode helped you, please share it with someone you love. Prepare for Ramadan together.
May this Ramadan bring peace to your heart, light to your home, and forgiveness to your soul.
Ramadan Mubarak to you and your family.
Bye-bye and see you next time.